Hi, everybody. Mark Bertig, Heritage Conference Spring Sports Media Day, and we're talking baseball and softball, in my case, baseball today, with the United Lions and head coach Doug McNulty and senior Ethan Chilenski. And Doug, hard to believe, 9 years already out at United. Talk about your ball club and the prospects for the 2024 season.
Well, we only have 13 players, which is the second least amount we've had since I've been there. But it's a really good group of kids. We're probably the most athletic team we've had. We're very young. Ethan's one of 3 seniors. But you have 4 kids doing both track and baseball, which is awesome. I encourage the kids to take advantage of all their opportunities. But it's going to be a challenging year. We lost a lot through our seniors last year, 4 to 5 starters, and it's always hard to fill those positions when you need to. But I trust the guys in that room. I trust our coaching staff. So great opportunity for us to learn, and it may be a long and challenging year, but I trust that our guys on the field will figure it out at some point.
12-4 in the conference last year, 14-7 overall. As you mentioned, you lost some key players. Let's focus, though, on the returnees, including Ethan. I'll get to him in a second. Maybe talk to me about some of the kids that you're really hoping that can produce for you.
Yeah, Ethan, as a senior, is going to give us a lot of leadership with James Cordish and Aiden Montgomery. He could pitch for us. He could play a quarter infield position. James has turned into a really good left-handed pitcher for us, also an outfielder. Dimitri Worthington, Connor Darr, Ryan Felix, Cole McGinnis. I mean, we have athletes. So our pitching, we have a really good young freshman pitcher in Brendan James. So we have what's there. It's just a matter of how are we going to score runs, because in losing Caden McCulley and Isaac Worthington, those were 2 players that played since they were freshmen and would drive in 20-25 runs a season. So I trust we have. It might be a little bit more small ball this year, which it is what it is, and we are bunting every single day because we have the speed to use that as our advantage. But players like Ethan and James, Aiden Montgomery, like I said before, those seniors, we have the right people in the room. It's just a matter of when player A pitches, what do we do with players B, C, and D?
All right, we'll try to go over to my left here, and Ethan Chilenski. Ethan, I know you told me you're a pitcher, third baseman, first baseman, kind of whatever coach needs. And I know one thing he's going to need is some senior leadership, and he's counting on you in that regard. So is that an area that you're looking to help out this team?
Always, yeah. I'm just always looking to help in any way I can, honestly.
United has had a lot of success under Coach McNulty through the years, so a lot of times you hope that success breeds success. Is there a pretty good level of confidence with the guys? I know not big in numbers, as Coach said, but I'm sure there's a belief that, hey, we can win.
Oh, yeah, there's always a belief. We're always competitive. We're always looking to play every day. It's always competitive.
What do you think will be the keys for success?
Our fielding, pitching, and just hitting overall. Defense in general.
Now, how's that bunting practice coming along?
It's going. It's going.
All right, Ethan. What about, in your eyes, a couple other players maybe that we should keep our eye out for?
Dimitri Worthington, Connor Darr, Brendan James, Cole McGinnis. Really everyone on the team, honestly.
All right. I appreciate you doing this. We wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Ethan Chilenski, one of the seniors on the United Lions. And, Coach, this conference, now 12 teams split into 2 divisions. What do you expect this year?
Our side's the gauntlet, no offense to the other side, but there's 2 Northern Cambria players sitting over there. They legitimately have a realistic chance to win a single A state title. I mean, that team is loaded. Conemaugh Township still loaded, didn't lose much. I'm forgetting some. Oh, Cambria Heights. Cambria Heights in District 6 AA. Great football year, great group of kids. Portage on the come up. I mean, our side, Valley's going to be better. It's tough. It's great. The new teams from a couple years ago were a great addition. Unfortunately, we have to play Northern and Township and Portage and Cambria Heights twice. But, like I always say on the other side, Scott and Kurt at Homer Center do an excellent job. Penns Manor should be better this year. Purchase Line, they have 34 kids in their junior high program. Ray does an awesome job out there. So it doesn't get easy, and that's what I try to preach to those guys. I mean, when it was 10 teams, maybe there was historically 3 or 4 teams you'd play twice, and you knew you could just do what you needed to do to win those games. You can't do that now. With the young team, we can't take anything for granted. And I think that's why we had so much success last year. I mean, last year I said to the guys, if we're 500, that's a successful year for what we have. We ended up winning 14 games because they knew they never took an opponent for granted. So it's tough. We'll have our hands full, but we're ready for the challenge.
All right, and I've known you for a number of years, and I know you're a notorious sandbagger. So,
Yeah.
Coach, thanks for doing this. We wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure I'll see your team along the way.
Thank you, and thank you, Renda Broadcasting, for the coverage today. We appreciate it.
That's Doug McNulty, head coach, 9 years already at United, Ethan Chilenski, as we preview United Lions baseball here on Renda Digital TV. I'm Mark Bertig reporting.